Good afternoon. I'm trying to find a place where I can set this so you see what I'm doing. We're transplanting this one. This is a spike plant which comes out with spiders that ends up looking like that. But it's way too big for this plant. See, all you do is put pressure on it and there's no dirt in there. It's all roots. So that's when you know you have to transplant. Okay, now this one's heavy, so let me try and find a place for this. It's kind of hard. Let me see if I can turn this around. I'll work backwards. This is for my YouTubers, so you can see how nice stuff turns out if you do it the proper way. Okay, I guess we'll turn this around if I could do it this way. Yes. Okay, so you want to take and make sure it's not wet, first off. And you can see how dry it is. You don't want to just pop it out of there. You want to... I've left it sit on the side for a few minutes, so I don't want to break any. Just keep going around, just loosening it up. Not all the way. You don't have to every now and then go down all the way. So you loosen it a little bit more. I think maybe that might be enough. Do it the right way. Turn it again. Make sure you're not killing anything. Oh, see how the dirt is? Can you see the dirt? See how loose it is now? It's ready to transplant. All right, let me flip it again. See it coming out? You don't want to knock it down. I have it raised up today. There's no dirt and there's all. I'll show you. This baby should have been done a long time ago. This is all root. Oops, sorry. This is some of my other ones. Did you see them? No, this is all root. This is definitely in need of being transplanted. So I do have a much larger pot. Obviously, I need one. So I went down by the creek today. This is the pot I'm going to put it in. That's big enough to let it grow, but I could splice it up. But why? You know? But see, now I got to get all these rocks out of here. So Folk move. There's Folk. There's the monster. There's my service dog. But we want to get all these out of here. So the best way to do it, instead of destroying, see, this is all rock up to here, but you want to loosen it up. See, this is pretty, it's been a while. I did that one last year. I did a bunch of them this year, but that one over there in the green pot. All the green pot, I've done all these. But see, we don't want to damage the roots. But see, now here they come. That's why I'm putting them right in the bucket. See, it goes all the way up to here. So all these roots will get all fresh soil. So they'll just expand more. And this tree will be amazing. Ow. It'll look good. So, while I'm doing this, see how many rocks? You need the rocks in the bottom of your bucket so you can actually the water stays in whatever you put it on, so that, like, I had it in this with that bucket, so it kept a little bit of water, and I knew how much water was in there. But the rocks in there, see how many rocks are in there? And it actually, this plant is fine. See how this is really good roots? It would die if you don't do this. It would just not have any dirt, you know. Let's see, look, you just do it delicately. I mean, these plants are very durable. This one is, you know how old this plant is? Probably older than him. But let me put this back down so you can see it. Make sure you can see it. Hang on. There, I hope it's still going. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's turn it again. Yeah, it's enough. We don't want to damage anything. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got some wings underneath us. We don't want to damage them. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I didn't break my scapula, at least. They don't know what it is. It's from something else, so I fell the other day. Look how much rock is in here. So all these, look at folks, you should see folks. Okay, saving that baby. I don't want to. You are seeing this completely, aren't you? Okay. Now, I know there's a lot of rocks in here. I could feel them. See them? So this plant will survive, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. So I went and got rocks, but I don't need any. I got plenty. Because I want to put a lot of dirt down. All good dirt. Look at this. I got roots way up in the rocks, way up in the roots. But see, you're not hurting the roots at all. They'll survive. This plant, you could actually take and cut it to make it bigger. So it's nice. It works. But this is the way to do it. And I have all kinds of potting soils. Of course, I use real good stuff. And I mix them together. But you could see how far my hand is going in to get rock. I mean, literally, it's that much of a hole. So that's got to be filled in with, wait, there's some more. This one, I think I got them all. Let me see. We don't want any rocks stuck in there. And I do have a tree over here that there must have been a rope around it or something, and it's grown in the middle of the tree. It's funny. Let's just see if we can get these out of there. Damn, no wonder this thing's so heavy. This is all roots. Look at it. Okay, let's make sure we don't have anything damage it. I do believe we got all the rocks out. I'm pretty positive about that. There's a couple in there, but we want to put all this has to go into the dirt. Now, yes, I'm doing this barehanded. Those are the rocks that were inside of this. And look, there's a couple more in there. I feel a few more. It's something else. But look at how much the roots have grown. I could take and pull these roots off, actually cut them, and they'll make a whole new tree, whole new plant, spider plant. But it's easier to cut it this way. It's like this is all, like I said, you put your finger in, it doesn't go in there. Now I'll take you over here and show you this one. Let's go in the sun. See how this one is? I can put my finger in it because I just transplanted this one. I can put my finger in it. It looks like it needs it again. I did at the beginning of this year. So anyway, this is pretty well ready to be transplanted. And let's see what we could do with this bad boy. We're going to use these rocks. I don't want to put too much heavy stuff in it because then you can't move it. But then again, I also have the proper stuff to move it with. I like this stone. It's just a cool looking stone. I don't want to put it in there. I think I'll go with what I got. A couple more. I don't want too many in there. Okay. That's so the dirt doesn't, so the water doesn't kill the plant. You don't want to kill your plant by overwatering it. When you do this with the rock, you have, there. When you do this with the rock, and we got to put dirt inside it, which is, here's my mix. So I need that. Now I also use what else is there to use but the best? I just use you take. It's really hard because I have to stuff this full of dirt, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to make this grow smaller, so the dirt's actually going to grow into it. You see what I'm saying? I don't have nobody to show you this, to hold this camera for me while I'm doing this. I don't think folk can do it. There's my lavender. Okay, let's see. There we go. All right. Now, I need another. I need more dirt. I need more dirt. Let me just pause you for 1 second, and I'll be right back.